MTX approach is harming Runescape, and it's time that we took action. Runescape 3 is almost 25 years old, and we wholeheartedly believe that this game has many more years ahead of it. If we want to go from where we are today, where, bluntly, our population isn't really growing, to decades of a booming community, then it's time we take some big swings, even when they aren't easy or simple. This isn't a fluffy thing to say, it's our mission statement. We love this game and it deserves to thrive. The era of a tainted RuneScape 3 is coming to an end. When our work is done, we want every single player to feel the same ownership that we've fostered so well in our approach to old school. There are many areas of the game that require
How in the hell? I've not finished the video. If the video is the complete removal of MTX, right? How in the hell has Mod North gone CEO in less than a year and managed to remove microtransactions from one of the games?
Real change. But the area we're talking about specifically today is our approach to microtransactions. Today, MTX and RuneScape is a major part of how we fund the game. Despite the continual community feedback out there in the world, whether on Reddit, on a survey, or at RuneFest, we've been tentative to take action because of that reality. And that change now comes with real risk. But it's time to be brave. Because frankly, sticking to the path we're on also represents real risk to this game. Both in its ability to have a growing community.
Why has got like Mod Sween Senior,
itself.
by the way?
We're now on a mission to rejuvenate RS3's future with a firm focus on game integrity. That means thinking about the ways that we monetize, how the game looks, the broader player experience, and our approach to producing grade A content. We've run surveys, we've captured feedback. Now is the time for us to stop talking and get actions on the table. Today is all about how we're doing that. And so on that note, I'd like to hand over to the great team working on our mission to transform our approach to MTX and what you can expect to see in the months ahead.
We need to test our thinking on big changes we want to make to how MTX is approached in RuneScape. These need to be changes that you feel are right and also have some consideration to the game's sustainability.
We also must address the unhealthy relationship of microtransactions within our game design. To make those changes, we need to better understand the implications any change could have for the game.
I don't know any MTX.
From design to player behavior to the game's current operating model.
To find what works, we need to run a series of experimental changes with our aptly named experiments. We know not everything can be tested with surveys or paper-based designs. So any new ideas we try will be short-term tests, no more than a couple of weeks, that we conduct in the game.
That'll be a membership price change, right?
And feedback from you.
Beginning next month, we'll be testing a new experiment each month for 3 months, with communication before they enter the game covering why we're doing it and what we're looking to learn.
We'll listen to your feedback while it's live, and then pull the experiment from the game. After that, we'll look at the data and build a picture of how the experiment went.
And given it's a conversation, you can expect us to follow up with what we've learned and our next steps after we've completed all 3.
Our first experiment in July turns off Treasure Hunter entirely, with only stars and knowledge bombs available for direct purchase during the experimental period.
Right, what's Treasure Hunter? I'm guessing it's obviously a microtransaction, but what actually is it if anyone here plays RS3 or knows what it is? Because they're disabling it for a month. Because I remember there was an experiment. I remember this memory till the day I die. When the Squeal of Fortune was in the game, the reason why they increased the ability to buy spins is they had an experiment that 92% of players were participating in the Squeal of Fortune. And I was there like, of course, I'm spinning it because it was free every day. So they took this 92% of people were using it. Of course we're using it. It was free. Oh, bro. I don't know.
Our second experiment in August runs during our next Double XP event, where we'll disable the ability to use MTX-based skilling items like proteans and dummies for the duration of the event.
Our third experiment in September will see us launch a host of cosmetic overrides onto the marketplace, including items previously available only via Treasure Hunter.
During these 3...
You can still buy microtransactions, but it's like cosmetics and not like buying 99 farming or something like that, is the route they're going to go for. Because again, I mean, I'm pretty sure you can disable all that shit, but for me, a microtransaction on a game, I don't buy microtransactions on any game. I definitely don't do any pay to win. The only microtransaction I ever bought was when I played League of Legends. Back in the day, you had something called a rune page, and you only had 2 or maybe even 3 of them, and you had to buy like an extra 10. I bought those 10. That's the only MTX I ever bought. Because I needed that shit, bro. I couldn't play the game. You had to change your runes every game or something.
Months, we'll also launch one longer-running test, Cosmetic Free Worlds. We expect these to be available for at least 4 weeks, and it will help us gauge interest in a more grounded visual identity.
That's a really good idea, that one, actually.
Everyone can get involved in providing feedback, whether you participate directly in the test or not, and we'll be listening to your opinions across the community.
We're super excited to launch experiments that will teach us
what are these dummies
to really improve the place.
Like, what are these dummies, bro?
Our experiments might not always hit the mark for everyone.
Okay, I can't see a dummy there.
Doing this with you lets us find out what works and what doesn't.
We are excited to go on this journey with you, Scapers. Together, we can find a better way forward.
Oh, you AFK? All right.
Thanks to the whole team working hard on making this happen. This has never been done before, so please do provide the team and your fellow players the space for constructive dialogue throughout this process.
Actually, genuinely true, bro.
Experimenting means there could be imperfections, which is why we're involving you and being open about our challenges. Through what we learn in the data and with your feedback, we can find our path forwards. We know where we want to be, we just need to figure out how to get there. We're as serious as can be about overhauling RS3's approach to monetization and creating a future where our success is measured by the size, the engagement, and the satisfaction of our community. The process of change starts today as we head towards an exciting new era for this beautiful game. If you'd like to know more, please do head on over to runescape.com for a detailed blog on our decision making and some commitments on how we'll approach this. Thank you as always for watching, and we'll see you in Gillinor.
Honestly, though, I think he's right. I don't know if anyone else wants to answer, but has there ever been, I didn't read any comments actually. Has there ever been a game in history that removed microtransactions? I'm just reading I'm reading the comment section, bro, and I just don't know any YouTubers because it's all the RuneScape 3 people. Oh yeah, I see a framed comment. It's all the RuneScape 3 people comment on that. As far as I'm aware, though, I don't think I've ever heard of any game that's had microtransactions that removed them from the game. You know, unless the game died, you know, obviously, but like a game that had microtransactions that probably earned millions of dollars for a company, gone like that. That's wild to me. Friend MTX then count to max. Yeah, I know. That was actually good, though. He spent $2,000 to max as quick as possible. Then I'm pretty sure Hibachi were maxed quicker without max. Close to the 10K. I can't remember, but... Do an RS3 Dungeoneering, man? No, I have no interest in RS3. I'm not going to play the league. RS3 for me is like... I don't really know where I have to get to, but it's... I don't know, bro. There's a lot of games I'd rather play beforehand, so it's fine.